Okay, we're going to go over the regional terms, and we'll start with the cephalic region. The frontal region is your forehead. Your eyes are called the orbital region. Your nose is the nasal region. Your mouth is the oral region, and your chin is the mental region. Your neck, we call that the cervical region, whether it's the anterior or ventral region of the neck or the posterior or dorsal side is the cervical region. The shoulders, the top of the shoulders is called the acromial region. If we go down in the arms, this is the brachial region of the arm, and then the antebrachial is the forearm region. And you see in parentheses here, it says forearm. I don't want you to use anything that's in parentheses because that's just the casual name, and in anatomy and physiology we want to use the technical terms. Now, the anterior region of the elbow is called the antecubital region. The posterior region is called the olecramal region. So this is the olecramal region, and this is the antecubital region. Notice how this guy, by the way, is in anatomical position. His hands are forward and he is in total anatomical position. This is our abdominal region, and below that we have the pelvic region and the inguinal or groin region, but we're going to go with inguinal, and the pubic region. And here are our hips. I believe I forgot our thoracic region. In the thoracic region, right in the center of the thoracic region, we have the mammary region where we would find the breast, and the sternal region is the region where we would find the bone called the sternum. And in the underarm region, we call this our axillary region. So hopefully we've gone over all these terms. Our wrist, the wrist area is called the carpal region because that's where we find the carpals, our bones. And the long bones in the palm of your hands are called the metacarpal. So this is called the metacarpal region, whether it's on the inside of your hand or the outside. So here it says the outside portion of your hand, or the posterior or dorsum of your hand, is called the metacarpal region. But we can also call the palmar region of the hand, as they've shown here, the palmar region, the metacarpal region as well, because that we had those metacarpal bones in here. The thumb is called the pollex. So here we have the pollex. The big toe is called the hallux. So that's the hallux region. The hallux and the pollex. Jumping around here for our thighs. I don't know if I mentioned the hips. The hips are called the coxal region. Our thighs, front and back, because we have the femur there, it's called the femoral region. The front of our knees are called the patellar region because the patella is there. But the back is called the popliteal region. The front of our calf is called the crural region, where the back is called the sural, and the side is called the fibular region because the fibula is here, or the perineal region, whichever you want to call it. The pedal region is the foot, and our ankle bones are called our tarsals. The big bones in our feet are called our metatarsals, and our toes are called our digits, or you can call them the phalanges if you already know that word. Just as up here our fingers are called our digits, you can call them the phalanges as well. And our big toe again is called the hallux. Now the bottom of the foot is called the plantar surface, so that's what that's pointing here, and our heel is called the calcaneal region. So this is either the calcaneal region for your heel or the calcaneus. Now what I've forgotten is up here in this region. This is the perineal region. It's the region between the anus and the external genitalia, which there are much better views than that if you want to see that. Now the perineal region is on the outside with an O of the calf, with an I is up in this region. The gluteal region is your buttocks. The sacral region is the sacrum up here, this bone right here, and the lumbar region is the lower back. So it's really this entire lower back region is your lumbar region. The vertebral region is this area right here where we find the vertebral column, and on your back, very specifically, we have the scapular region where we would find the scapulae bones right here. We've already mentioned the cervical region on the back of the neck, and we have the occipital bone here, so we would say this is the occipital region of the back of the head, and the otic region would be your ears. And I believe we have covered it all. If we haven't, you still need to know it. Thanks.